Welcome back to another game, and we're in against E4. And like I say, the more games we can play where we don't lose, the higher our all-time rating will be. So we're 2208, we've crossed 2200, and we won our next game as well. Seems very kind of standard from white. Trying to put some pressure on my semi-weak f7 square, so get the knight out so we can castle. You've got good control of the centre. I probably prefer white to black here in a lot of these modern openings, but you know we're learning. So like c5 is a move at some point. But I'm just gonna castle. Play castle. Do I c5 here? Do I play for e5? Maybe I get my. So we get the knight out. Where does this bishop going to go? Is bishop going to go here and just trade? No, that just helps them do what they want to do. b6 and out the other way. I'm going to go here. And then maybe there. No, I don't have this, do I? I don't have this because they can play this, and then they take me. I don't have this either. This might be. You know, I could put the bishop on b7 and have double fiend shadow. Is there any way of exploiting this? Maybe with like a knight maneuver somewhere? Not really. Maybe this. And if they go here, I take. If they take with the knight, then I can take here. So here, here. Here, and if they take with the queen, I can take here. So let's do this. Right. So now if takes, it would be take with queen. We could play for e5. Takes with queen. Yeah, we could play for e5, couldn't we here? e5, d5, I'm happy with that. We kind of lock down the structure in a way that's I'm happy with. So let's play e5. Takes, knight takes is good for me. I'm also thinking maybe h6 might be a good move, because with this complex, they put a lot of pawns on dark squares. Their dark square bishop isn't going to be so fantastic, so I think the dark square bishop would like to sit here and kind of patrol this diagonal. So maybe an alternative idea is to play h6 to take away this square, force it to develop here. But maybe we could target in the future with like a knight jump. No, this just feels a bit awkward. They've got their knight in front of their bishop, and like I say, I don't think they can play this, and I'm happy to see this. Right, so first thought was knight e7 to launch f5. Or I go here. I think this has got to be the way. Yeah, I'm happy with this pawn structure. Okay. So knight back here is one reasonable option. Is this maneuver any good? So there, they push, takes, maybe bishop takes, maybe knight takes. And go here. So here takes, maybe bishop takes, then knight in. Oh no. Knight there, push takes, knight takes. So on there they can just take with theirs. So I think I go back to play for f5. I don't think I'm particularly keen to keep this bishop. I can give them the bishop pair. Other move I could take here, or like here, get two central pawns, which I kind of like, but it's a bit unnecessary. So I'm just going to play back here. So I've blocked off my squares for my bishop, but it's got a choice of things to feast on, so it will be able to trade itself. So feeling okay about the position. Once I get f5 in, I have quite a strong centre. We'll have traded our light squared bishop, which didn't have much play in the game. Their light squared bishop hasn't got much play in the game. And maybe if, well, I was going to say maybe if I play h6, but I don't think I'm going to play both h6 and f5. That's a bit too crazy. So maybe their dark squared bishop will be quite a good piece. For instance, I could see here, takes, knight takes. If I go for this, okay, so this could be what we get. Well, I've got to take. If knight takes, can I play f5? Bishop there is a bit annoying. With this kind of long-term pin. Knight takes f5. I don't know if they go for it. I think maybe they take first. And if they take first, I'd put my knight there, and then they can pin me. I can move. I could. Don't know. Maybe it is okay playing h6. I don't know. Maybe if knight takes, we go here, takes, maybe we take with a rook. They get a tempo doing this though, don't they? We can go back to here. And then we can't take there yet, maybe we double. I don't know. Do I want to start with f? I think I've got to. I'm playing f5 at some point. So let's get on with it. Right. Is rook take? Oh no, because knight's not really threatening there. So I think knight takes. Bishop in here. Do we offer the trade? expecting this. And then do I like self-pin? Do I block with the bishop? Probably. Okay, goes in with the knight. Interesting. To get access to this square. Got it. Yeah, I missed that they'd have access there. And I don't really want them taking... Right, so I need to move one of these guys. Which is interesting. There, but then that's into that. So, I've got to put queen there anyway to defend the pawn when it comes. So I might do that, and then on this, next king takes. Queen up, coming in here, bishop there. Yeah, bishop there's a 9. But if they don't do anything, am I able to retreat? There's bishop there. Can I go here? Takes 3 for 3. Not really. Yeah, I can't take there because I get splattered. So on this. Wow. Top marks for aggression. Here is an option to go here. I don't think I really rate that move. I think I want to come back here. Or here. No, that's no good. Let's go. I think we want here. And now I take the king. And fine, you can get a scary looking attack, but c6, trying to break open this structure. Well, I've got knights, I should try and keep it closed. So where do I want these knights to land? One here. This is my problem knight, isn't it? Do I want that there? I think I want to I want to play this just to undermine the structure. Gives his bishop access this way round. Go for it. I think in general I wanted to keep it closed, but I need to kind of cultivate some space. So they've got a bishop pair, which is a bit scary. Particularly when I just play the move that opens things up. I think I'm most scared of this. H4, H5, trying to crack my structure, maybe in combination with like Queen D2. That don't feel as bothered by. Takes, bishop can take. I can take there, they can check me, I come back. Rook takes, king takes, queen over. Come back. I take there, they push. You get this check in. And take that. I'm gonna take here. Well, something's gonna happen. They've shown me no respect, which has made me quite scared. I'm glad I've got a kind of free passage to manoeuvre my second rook over and a check square to gain a tempo to do so. So this is my kind of useful bailout move, which I'm likely to play next unless they stop it. So even then I think queen check first is a good move. So now rook takes, maybe if queen takes I bring my other rook in. Defended by the knight as well. I'll check. Maybe that's good. With king there, I'll bring my other rook in. I feel like there should be some kind of mating net within there. And if you push, I can move. Yeah, I like this. And takes. Yeah. Like I say, if king there, this can slide over. Or just take it. Or just take it. And like I say, if queen takes, then we go here. Yeah, take, and then I can bring the rook in, so I'm going to take. Yeah, and if queen takes, I've got rook over and then in. And I feel like I'll be winning a pawn around here anyway. I feel like the king's going to get exposed. I feel like at least this knight's going to get in. I think I want queen takes so that I can bring this rook in and then there, yeah. Or better still, queen in. So suppose queen takes, rook there, queen back, say check, queen has to take, rook takes, king moves, and I pick up a bishop at the end of the line. I do concede maybe up to 2 pawns. So yeah, so like here, check, queen has to take, rook takes, king back, I pick up the bishop, but you take here, I go here, you take here, but I do get that back. No, rook here, game over. Rook here, game over. You cannot do that, sir. Woo! I think can't block with your bishop. You can give a check. Yeah, let's go. Let us go. Started to open up favourably for us there at the end. Opening would say white had the pressure once they infiltrated with their knight. So yeah, our usual like g6 d6 setup, bishop out into the modern, get castled. It's a very stable structure, so like c5 here. And what's the plan if c5 and takes? You just take back what played b6 bishop b7. Okay. Got the knight out. Ah, okay, like centre fork, I can take it and then play d5. Yeah, okay. Takes. Fine, and lots of pressure on here. And that's supposed to be better for me. Interesting. We pinned. Same again, same centre fork, but we go e5. I was happy with this. I say, so it says under mine was c6. Plus 0.4. Really? It's a knight here, what happens on b4? Okay, there. Okay. Interesting. Is it? What about this? Takes there, takes there. Ah. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we didn't get that, I didn't see that. Move my queen over, this must be better for white. Yeah, plus 1.5. Now I thought here, I was quite happy to see g4. It says it's the best move. I was most scared of like bishop here with some kind of like nagging pressure. Right there, I would expect it takes. Interesting. g4, best move. Taking, I thought, relieved a bit of pressure. Wow, h5, bold. Takes there. Queen check was good. Taking here, yeah, taking with bishop. I thought when you take the queen, you're going to get into some problems. Now rook f8, I'm getting infiltrated with a lot of heavy pieces. I don't think this square was any. I thought here I could play queen f2 was my idea. Yeah, so queen f2, queen takes, rook takes. Yeah, this is what we kind of looked at. Back, pick up. You take there. I would go here. Take there, I would have taken there. -3 position, and this, so they've got this path d pawn as compensation. Yeah, but as it was, they plundered their queen. Thanks for watching.